Hello everyone, welcome to Computer Science and IT Gate Coaching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get the instant notification of my free lecture. So this is about me. I am a computer science gate faculty having more than 5 plus of teaching experience, mentored more than 50,000 students, taught in different coaching institute all over India. Okay, it's like the Gate Academy, even qualified multiple times Gate, and even I have given the coaching in many government colleges as well as in many private colleges. Like in SRM Chennai, I have given coaching. CAT Bhubaneswar, I have given. BC Bhagalpur, Jorhat College of Engineering, Guwahati University, Dibrugarh University, Government College of Engineering and Technology, Jammu, Ramgarh Engineering College. Okay, these are the colleges where I have went and I have given the coaching. Side effect. Okay. See, like most language, see, like most languages, does not specify, does not specify does not specify the order, does not specify the order in which in which the operand in which the operands of an operator in which the operands of an operator are evaluated. So C, like most language, does not specify the order. Is not going to specify the order in which the operand of an operator are evaluated. So C, like most language, does not specify the order in which the operand, how the whether operand will first, left operand will be executed or right of an operator are evaluated. Like, so the exception is only, the exceptions are, these are the exceptions, and bitwise and, sorry, logical and logical, or ternary. And so what I mean that with example it will be more clear. See what I mean, that if you are having a statement x equal to, you are calling one function and you're calling another function. See, from side effect, in Gate they will not ask any questions because it's compiler dependent. Okay, so C, like most programming, most language does not specify the order, in which the operand of an operator are evaluated. Means this is an operator, this is an operator, and these two are the operands of this operator. Now C is not specifying that whether this function will call first or this function will call first, whether this is going to be called or this is going to be called first. So this is side effect. So if both is having some common variable, then the value will be dependent on the order of execution, whether it is a left to right or right to left. Okay, if it is left to right or right to left. See, if if may be evaluated before G, or vice versa. If may be evaluated before G or vice versa. Thus, if either F or G alters a value, if either F or G alters alters a variables on which the other depends, X can depends on the order of execution. X depends on the order of evaluation. Okay, so if may be evaluated before G, F can be evaluated before G, or vice versa, or G can be. So thus, if either F or G alters a variable, if if either F or G alters a variable which the other depend, X can depend on the, so if it can alter, so both is depending on some value. So thus, if F or G alters a variable, if it is going to alters a variable on which the other depend, on which the other function depend, so that's why X depends on the order of evolution. So you will not able to, so it is a compiler dependent, it is a compiler dependence. So this is side effect, this is called a side effect. So similarly The order in which the function are evaluated is not specified. Similarly, the order in which functions functions arguments are evaluated is specified not specified not specified means whether it will evaluate from left to right or right to left. The order in which the functions argument whether it will evaluate from left to right or right to left, it is not specified. So example, if you are writing printf, so this is the argument only. Now if we are doing plus plus n, and see this, all these things are compiler dependence, then 2n n. Now you don't know the output, because if this will execute first, then it will increment first, then it will do. Okay, if n is your 2, so it will become 3, and then power of 2 to the power 3 will happen. Okay, but if this will perform first, then it will be 2 to the power 2, then it will be 3. Okay, so this is the problem can produce different result. So this example, this can produce different riddles, can produce different result. This can produce different results with with different different compiler, different compilers, depending depending on whether n is depending on whether n is incremented, whether n is incremented before power is called, whether it is incremented before power is called. So you write function call is important. So function calls, nested assignment, nested assignment, nested assignment statements, increment and decrement, and increment and decrement, and increment and decrement operators cause side effect, cause side effect, cause side. Okay, so the function call, nested assignment, increment and decrement operator causes side effect. So some variable is changed, some variable is changed, some variable is changed as a byproduct. Some variable is changed as a byproduct of the evaluation of an so some variable is changed, as a byproduct of the of the evaluation of an expression. Okay, of the evaluation of an expression. So wherever side effect is there, then it depends upon the order of execution, whether it is executing left to right or right to left, it's depend. So in an expression, in any expression involving side effect, the there can be subtle dependencies, means very delicate dependency, means there can be delicate delicate. Okay, it means very najuk. Okay, delicate dependencies on the order in which variables taking part in the expression in the expression are example. One more you can say, like here is also ambiguity, means side effect, ai I plus. So whether it will use the previous I in the assignment or after increment it will do, it will don't know. So it depends upon the compiler side effect. So the problem here is the problem here is whether whether the subscript whether the subscript whether the subscript is the old value is the old value of I or the new value, the new. That's the problem, whether it is a new or I. So compiler can interpret in different ways. So different compiler interpret in different ways. So compilers can interpret this in different way. In different. So different compiler will give in different ways and generate different answer and generate different answer generate generate different answer generate different answer depending generate different answer depending on their on their interpretation. So the standard leaves most of the matters unspecified. So the standard don't say about anything. Okay. So leaves most such matter unspecified. They are not saying anything. So that's why in gate exam they don't ask any questions from side effect. So whenever side effect happens, it's given to the compiler. Whether if you want to, it depends about the architecture. If you want to execute from left to right, you can execute. If you want to execute right to left, you can execute from right to left. Okay. So when side effect, when side effects take place, side effect take place, when side effect take place within an expression, within an expression, side effect take place within an expression is left to the is left to the discretion is left to the discretion means nirnay. Left to the discretion means nirnay means it is totally given to the compiler to decide how to execute. Okay. Whenever side effect happen, like in function call or in as a increment decrement, then it will given to the compiler to decide. So it depends upon the architecture. That's why it's machine dependent. Since the based order depends strongly depends strongly on machine architecture. Strongly on machine architecture. It depends on machine architecture. Side effects depends on machine architecture. Okay. So whenever any side effect is happening, you will not able to give the answer. Different machine will have different. So your operators and all these things are finished. Then we have seen the side effect. Okay, we have even seen the side effect where it is a compiler dependence. Like most programming language does not specify the order in which the operand of an operator execute. Like if you are having x and if you are having if function call this, so whether this will call first or this will happen will first, you don't know. So if this is going to be called first, then x value will be different. If this is going to be called first, then x value will be different. So if may be evaluated before g or vice versa. Then if f or g alters a variable on which the other depends. If f and g alters a variable on which other depends, then xn depends upon the execution, order of the execution. Understood? So it depends upon the order of execution. So similarly, we have seen that in We are having side effect on function call, nested assignment. Nested assignment we have seen. So this assignment we have seen. Then increment and decrement also we this see increment and decrement. Then also side effect causes side effect. Okay, so this causes side effect. So thanks everyone for watching.